I think I have everything up. Yep. Many healings. Let me do 2 and then I'll do reading. All right. Oh, where's my music? What am I thinking? My hair's just doing this thing. I'm just letting it go. No. What's up, guys? Hi. So what we're going to do tonight, 2 mini healings and 1 free reading. I'm going to cut it down to 2 mini healings, just so that way I can keep my energy. Good. What's up, BB? I don't know why I'm not feeling any of this music. And I need something to pump me up. You know, it's funny because I would jam to like anything, but I have to be particular on brand, on point with like what I do. So I can't just jam to anything. So guys, to enter for the mini healings or for the free reading tonight for tonight's live, you have to follow me and tap and like the live, comment your name with a heart. I asked for a white heart, but I'm not going to knock it if you choose to do a color. My hair's doing this funny like pop. I mean, I can pop. I just feel like it looks better if I do it wide. What's up, Holly? What's up, guys? Happy Thursday, which I've gotten it confused thinking it was Friday all day. All day. I do like this one. What's up? Happy Thursday with Friday vibes. No. Yeah. Just adding a twist on Thursday. So 2 mini healings tonight and 1 reading. We'll do the reading after. Thank you. To participate in the free mini healings, it's not a mini reading. The reading is a reading. Mediumship reading. You do have to follow me, like the live, and comment your name with a heart. What's up, guys? Definitely tap that live. If you wanted to definitely work with me one-on-one, then I have the paid appointments as well right on the live. $25 to connect to a loved one, $30 for healing. Thank you. Name with a heart, preferably. So that way when I call on you, like I get that your title is there. But try to, thank you, Holly. My forehead is so shiny. Guys, I do the, instead of Botox, I tape. Do you guys do the tape? Castor oil and tape. So that's probably why it's super shiny. Thank you, thank you, thank you. So you do have to follow me to participate with any of the free mini healings or the free reading that I'm offering tonight. And know that I always give away stuff, guys. The mini healings I give away every live. Thank you. The free reading is just for tonight. I give away the free reading like once a week about. So try and block these people. So tap, tap, tap that screen and let's pick somebody for, let me see if a few entries with the heart. Just put your name with the heart. Okay, 2 mini healings, and we're doing a free reading tonight. We're going to start with the mini healings, and then we'll do the reading. If you definitely wanted to get in, it's $25 to connect to a loved one, $30 for healing. Lisa, that's interesting. Hi, guys. Welcome, welcome, welcome. So let me introduce myself. Hi, my name's Joelle. I am a spiritual coach, divine psychic medium, and intuitive healer. I do all the things to bring you back to your soul level with whatever that means. If it is for you to take my classes, to come into your own intuition, intuitive abilities, I'm able to activate you. I do that in the classes. If it's to connect you to your loved ones one-on-one, or if it is to work with me one-on-one and do a healing, spiritual, mental, or physical healing. I'm so sorry. I keep forgetting to do my big comments so that way I make sure I don't miss anything. I jam out while I'm not working because of the fact, thank you. Nance, are you the one that I worked on with going through cancer, or was that another Nance? And thank you, thank you, thank you. So I'm giving away 2 free mini healings. They're 30 seconds to 2 minutes. Nice to see you back, Nance. How you feeling? We had Jesus come down for your healing. I remember, and I was thinking about that just recently. Tell me how you're doing. I want to hear from Nance. So guys, a mini healing. So it's 30 seconds to 2 minutes. I need you to tell me very, 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 very specifically where we're working. So let me know what's going on with you, where you need to work. And then when to work, I need your legs uncrossed, arms uncrossed. If you can put your phone down, that'd be best. What's up? Surprisingly good. No, we know it's going to be good. So good job, Nance. Everybody give Nance a round of applause for doing great and doing healing. She's going through cancer. She's working on, or it was like your kidneys and something with having to get and then like cancer, but not being able to get surgery or something. So that was Nance's whole story. And we worked together one-on-one, and I was able to work with her. So she took a chance and worked with me, and we're hearing only great things from coming back from her. So I always explain to you guys, I take on the title healer just because it's easy. But listen, I'm not the one doing the healing. Nance did the healing. Michelle does the healing. Amber does the healing. It's you all that your bodies know how to fix itself. I just kind of assist in it. So good job, Nance. Good job. So proud of you. Yay. I love good stories. So yes, Stacy. So I'm going to offer a free reading on tonight's live. So very lucky night that you caught me tonight. So there's only one person that's going to get the free reading. I'm going to pick that at the end towards the end of my free pickings. So we're going to offer 2 mini healings first. So for any of my free giveaways, guys, you have to follow me, like the live, comment your name with a heart to enter, and I will let kind of spirit guide me of who I pick. I'm going to do 2 readings. I'm 2 mini healings instead of the 3. And then the third, I'm going to do a reading. Thank you. Thank you for the follows, guys. And then if you definitely wanted to get on the list, if you wanted to beeline and be like, you know what? I just rather pay the $25 and get a definitive reading. I'm here for you, because any paid will come to the front of the line. The free ones will have to wait. If I even get to the free ones, sometimes I end up being so busy with paid ones that I actually have to push them to the next live. So know and understand that anybody paid will get first seat. Okay, so, and I'm Joelle. So lovely to meet you all, and I appreciate you being here. Let me see. Emma on YouTube. Hi there again. I truly hope everything is just fine with you. I have to ask you a question. Do I have a personal or animal with me? I've been feeling the smell of grass and get the goosebumps. Thank you again for last time. You're amazing. Emma, that's awesome. And I would definitely feel if you're getting senses around you, like you're sensing the smell of grass and goosebumps, I would definitely say spirits with you in some shape or form. Okay, let's pick our first. Mini healings are the first one, guys. So if you're entering for a mini healing tonight, and when I say mini, it's a tiny, tiny little spot. So you have to follow me and enter your name. Okay. Try to comment with your name and the heart. Like I see you, I get that, but try to put your name in the comment and the heart. Thank you, thank you, thank you for the entry to be legit. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Good job. Let's get a couple more. Who's interested in the mini healings? Thank you, thank you, thank you. Hi, guys. So good to see so many of you. I love new faces. The very demure is so cute. I just like can't not say like very demure, very, very mindful. I'm feeling really pulled to Nanny for some reason. So I'm going to pick Nanny. Nanny, you are number 1 for my very demure, very mindful. Keep in mind, guys, stick around, because when I pick somebody, I still have 2 more free things to offer this evening's live. But not only that, you're so welcome. That you will receive the healing while I work. So people will say so many times, like, I feel so relaxed and I feel so good. Listen, stick around because it works. Okay, Nanny, so give me a very specific area. I always try to explain, people tell me neck all the time. So if you tell me neck, I want to know, is it muscular? Is it from a disc? What disc is out? Is it a pinched nerve? Which side is it? Kind of thing. So very, very centralized, very specific. That's what the mini healing is. I kind of hone in. Oh, Nanny, so sorry to hear that. Now, what specifically is going on? Are you having like congestive heart failure? Are you having, that might be a little bit bigger of a thing, but I feel like I've got to work with Nanny on this, because I can't let poor Nanny. Tell me a little bit more what's going on, like medically, if you don't mind sharing it, but I need to know to work. And then I have Ashley. Okay, great. Nanny, did you get my, I didn't get anything after the dying heart. So I just wanted to know. Ashley, I've got you here. Bottom heart. Okay. 11 veins. Oh, okay. Okay, I got you. Now that's a bigger thing than my mini. But Nanny, I can't let you go without helping you and knowing that you have something very serious. So of course I'm not gonna push that aside. So I'm going to make sure I get it. And honestly, it won't take all that long. Take a couple of minutes. Ashley, I have you that you prepaid. Would you mind if I just take a couple of minutes and work with Nanny one-on-one before you and I start? Ashley, is that okay? Just want to make sure that's okay since Ashley paid. Just want to say. Oh, okay. Wonderful, Ashley. Thank you so much. And get in your head, Ashley, of who you want to connect with before we start. And as always, if you haven't worked with me before, Ashley, to know, you need to tell me the relationship of who we're connecting with. I don't want to know a name. I don't want to know. Yeah. So try to reel on that and think of the one person that we just have to talk to tonight. So I'll sit on that while I work with Nanny real quick. Okay, Nanny. So, arms and legs. I need you, if you can, put your phone down. Please do not be driving. I tell people all this all the time because I'm like, oh my God, if you were driving, please put your phone down if you can. It's up to you if you want to close your eyes or have your eyes open. My eyes are closed the entire time. I look kind of funny what I do. I mean, it's a no judgment zone here, guys, because it actually works. So I'm going to go through your list. Bottom heart, dying, 11 veins, completely clogged arteries. I'm going to go all around your... Okay. I got you, my love. And I'm so glad that you found me. And let me just double check that you follow me. Yes, you do. And all you have to do to receive, and now for me to work on your heart, is for you to say yes or yes. There you go. So it might take me a little bit longer. I can't leave Nanny with all her issues, and not make sure that she's okay. Okay. Well, your cerebral spinal fluid wasn't moving at all. Instantly, I feel like... Now, Nanny, I'm going to tell you a few things while I'm working on you. So just receive. So just listen. You do not need to message me. You are going to just hear the messages, and we're going to allow it to move, because your body's already telling me that it's very, very sad and full of grief or loss. And I feel with a male figure and possibly a dad. So know that our souls can never be disconnected, that we are always forever tied through God, the universe, through everything, all consciousness. So feel that here. Take a deep breath in. Exhale. I've got to look through her chambers of her heart, because she said the lower heart. So let's make sure. Yeah, it's a little bit weak there, isn't it? We're going to make that wall nice and strong. We're going to check on those valves and the wall in the middle. Good. We're going to make sure it's doing the nice flow. Everything's moving nicely. I'll work on this bottom one just again. There you go. Take a deep breath in, or as deep and as comfortable as you can. Exhale. Perfect. Good, good, good. Wow, I can already feel. Now I'm going to go out to your blockages. Let's go and clear this out. And I'm telling the body, we're not moving these. Like, these are not like, they're just dissipating. They're just completely dissolving, dissipating, because we don't want it to move in the bloodstream. We just want it to dissolve and like disappear overall, like just clearing it out, clearing it out. because this is not going to cause any more trauma in the body. We're going to just keep the body as healthy and functioning. I keep getting like your heart is going to be at 80% for some reason of blood volume, which I don't think you've had in a long time. So I don't know what that means or why I'm getting 80%, but that would be fabulous. And I don't know. There's two out here. Okay. I mean, for the short healing that we had, let me get this other one here. This feels pretty good, Nanny. Okay. We're going to keep you calm, relaxed, and remind you that you are capable of doing anything. Anything, anything, anything. I almost want to say something funny. And I don't know if it'd be your personality, but it's like, I'm getting like, make that. I don't even know if that's a thing. I don't know why I'm getting this. I'm getting like, make that body your bitch, which sounds very crude and crass. And I'm not really saying, I feel like it's spirit led. Or something, or maybe you're sassy and something like that. Hi guys. Hi. So sorry. My eyes were closed. I was working with Nanny. She was getting a mini healing. I still have other free things to give away tonight, but I always say that paid sessions will take precedent over the free things, and they might get pushed to the wayside. It depends on how tired I get, how much work I get done. Ashley, so thank you for waiting. Nanny, let me finish up with you too. You might feel a little bit lightheaded. That's totally normal. The lightheadedness is just because it's new energy. It's energy. Thank you. It's actually a full dress. I love dresses in the summertime. So you might feel a little lightheaded and drink a full glass of water within an hour's time. If you can, it's best for you to flush everything out. Yeah, Stacy. Did anybody else pay? Two. I got Ashley and then I've got Stacy. You're so cute, Annie. Anytime. I'm here for you with whatever. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Let's not. No, calm down. Oh my gosh. Holly, anytime you see people like that, just mute them, block them, whatever you need to do. Okay, awesome. So I've got Ashley and then I've got Stacy. And thank you, Holly. You're the best. Ashley, did we figure out who we're connecting you with? It's about a 7 to 10 minute reading. So it's not small, guys. I make sure that I take good care of you. I write down the time. I monitor your time. I've had people say that I do shorter ones on them. And I'm like, no. I realize that I do my ponytails kind of sideways. What's up, Amanda? Hi. Thank you guys for engaging with the live and tapping the screen and following me and all the things. Ashley, did I lose you because I was busy? Poor thing. Thank you, Thank you, Shanaka. Oh, there you are. Who did we think of in the time that you had to sit and think of it? I'm so excited for you. I don't know why I'm so excited for Ashley's reading. Yay! Have I read you before? Maybe because it's a newbie. I have no idea. Maybe because I already like grandma. I have no idea. Well, welcome. And I am so excited that you trust me with your loved one. So very excited. So I don't get names, certain things. I don't get names. I will get very specific and like weird things, but I just roll with it. I just roll with whatever they tell me. So let's just go ahead and let spirit take the floor. So let's see. Ashley's grandma. Was your grandma like I feel this woman walking towards me, and she's showing up very kind of like chic and stylish, but I don't know if she wore like clip-on earrings because I saw these like a big kind of bangle earring, not like a hanging one, but like kind of like a circular earring, and it was like a clip-on. But I felt like she was very like poised, put together. Her hair was done. She just seemed like cute, sleek, and stylish. If this doesn't sound like grandma yet, just give me a moment. Let me pull her and make sure. I don't know why she's making egg salad and a tuna and not it could be egg and tuna salad. I'm not sure. But I saw the Tupperware. I was trying to say the plastic Tupperware and like making salad. So I don't know if you sometimes they show me food because it's what you had today. So I don't know if you had egg or tuna salad today or if you like love her egg and tuna salad because she's so good at making it. And I saw it in a plastic Tupperware, which is totally fine. I'm just going with all the things. Who has the pool in the back? Something with a pool in the back. Uh, she's also giving you a dozen roses, and I feel like they're pink roses. So I don't know if you just celebrated a birthday or maybe this is for Mother's Day coming up. So she's giving you a dozen roses, and it feels like it's very around a birthday or something that you're celebrating. Oh, stop. I love it. She's like, oh, stop it. So good job, Ashley. So try to answer as I continue to channel to let me know if yes, this does sound like grandma. No, that doesn't sound like grandma. Let me know all the things. I always try to explain to people too when I'm channeling your loved one. If I say two things right and one thing wrong, do not give me the first harsh no to the because it can disconnect the line. Tell me all the things that I'm getting right. And then you can tell me, oh no, that doesn't sound like grandma. So but she feels like she is very sharp. Was she very sharp until the end? She feels like, oh, no, no, no. I was not going out like that. I was not going out where I could not have my cognitive like brain thinking being sharp. She feels like she was very, I don't know if she was still driving up until the end because she feels like um she's still driving. She's still like going out to the grocery store, maybe going to ice cream, going to all the things. She feels very oh my gosh. So she's telling me, she's like, nope, I wasn't going out like that. Right? So she feels like a fighter, like, no, no, no. So I don't know if you guys might have seen her slipping with some things, but she still feels pretty sharp to me. So I don't know. Did you guys notice anything? Because she's like, nope, I wasn't going out like that. I was going to make sure that I worked on my like brain and like practice every day and doing all the things. Okay. But still, like her with being like mentally sharp. So that's what she was showing me. So she could have been driving up into the wheelchair. I'm not sure why she was showing me the driving and still getting around. Whatever she was showing me. Why is she showing me the sugar dish? Does she like a lot of sugar in her coffee? Who's having a lot of sugar in their coffee? Because it just feels like, but like the sugar dish is always out. Do you remember a sugar dish? And it's like really cute with like one of the sugar spoons, like those little spoons. And she's got a cute little dish. So I don't know if you remember this or have a recollection. Okay. I love it. Or if you remember her having, I don't know why she showed me the sugar dish because how do you show sugar? I don't know. So she's showing me like sugar, sugar, sugar. So, so cute. And I love that you took that drive. So maybe she was recalling. Where did the New York accent come from? I don't know. That was so funny. Oh, recalling. I haven't had a New York accent like that in a long time. Um, so maybe she's saying I've been having maybe. If she was like that, if that's why she's showing it to me, because let me explain to you actually how I communicate. They'll show me a quick picture and like a feeling, a gut feeling that I get with it. But that's it when I communicate with spirit. Like I don't hear them as much. Like I'll hear them when I'm like quiet by myself doing dishes. But when I'm channeling, it's so funny. Like this part kind of turns off. Thanks, Stacy. I'm very energetic when I channel. I do get sweaty. I'm like Tyler Henry, right? Like how Tyler Henry like sweats. Like I don't sweat on my forehead, but I sweat. Like I sweat. Like tissues and stuff. And I usually blow my nose and my eyes because I'm usually crying with spirits. So they can make me do that. Um yes, she feels very strong-willed. Like she feels very strong in think like in her being like, I'm not going to go out with dementia. I'm going to make sure I'm strong for my family. I still want to be present. I still want to see everything. I don't want to be that burden to my family where I'm just like this lump in the room, that just is, nobody interacts with and nobody. So she wanted to make sure to stay sharp. What questions do you have for grandma? She feels so connected and supported by you. Like you really see her and like you're such an old soul and you guys connected in a level more than anybody else. Wow. 8 strokes. But she feels determined. Like, nope, I'm not going out like that. Nope, I'm not doing it. So yes, yes. And I feel that way with my grandma. So it's like my grandma, I used to go up and talk to her and we would crochet, we would do this. She taught me all sorts of things. So showing that you guys have that bond and it doesn't matter the age, that you guys just knew each other from lifetimes that you've carried together. Wow. Wow. And she was so young too. Yeah, that's amazing though that she was such a fighter. She was such a fighter. Ashley, did you have a question for grandma before we wrap up the reading? How can I wrap up this reading for you in a pretty little bow to make sure that you have every answer that you need from grandma? She loves you so much. She is definitely safe and at peace in heaven. She shows me the sign of the cross, which is letting me know that she had faith here on earth as well, now in heaven and being with Jesus. So I get self-conscious with this thing. Hi, Lynn. So I won't answer that. I appreciate you. So I apologize that I'm not able to, but lots of prayers for you. Is she saying anything about what I'm holding? I feel like it's something of hers that you grabbed. So I don't know if it's a necklace and you're tossing it in your hands. So she's just grateful that you still have things of hers, that you honor her and you think of her because you guys are forever connected. So she's like, those material items are beautiful that you have and honor her, but she's like, our souls are forever bonded and it's more than any material item that you have. So she's so grateful that you cherish her in that way, but I don't know why she's making it sound like the material items aren't as important as the bond that you two share, and that is forever tied together. So we're going to thank her for coming forward, and I'm going to thank you for trusting me with your loved one. Oh, thanks, Lauren. So my mother-in-law actually hands me down so many things of her when she was a child. Oh, I felt you tossing it. Like, so I don't know if you were tossing it or so I felt it was small and that you were tossing it around. So I didn't know exactly what it was, but she's sending you so much love from heaven. Like the best, best, best. I love it, love it, love it. So you two, like, it's funny because it feels like the connection that I had with my grandma. And I feel like you two have lifetimes that you've spent here, like back to the dinosaur age. Like it's just constant souls keep coming back as different players, different things, and it's just really, really beautiful. So thank you so much for trusting me with your grandma. Stacy, did I miss anybody else while I was doing my healing before that's supposed to be on the list? I had Ashley and then I had Stacy, and then that's it, I believe. Stacy, where you at? Nice. I was about to start. Oh my God. What's the song? I'm not singing. I'm not doing it. Okay. But anyways, I got to shut my brain off because my brain started singing a song. Okay. Stacy, so who are we connecting you with? Stacy's always got. No. Do you remember the hip hop song where it's like, bring them out, bring them out, bring them out, bring them out? And it's like, dun, 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 dun. Okay. All right, I'm done. That's what I was singing in my head because while I'm calling her, I was gonna go bring them out, bring them out. That brings back my hip hop days in New York. Yeah, when I used to wear my hair slick and everything like crazy and sprayed. All right, Stacey, I got your husband. Let's do it. Listen, I try to always say that I can't guarantee I get your loved ones, but bring them out, bring them out. I can't guarantee I get your loved one, but I am going to try my hardest. Most of the time, I am able to get people's loved ones. So, but like I was reading before, and Yuri, listen to me. We're gonna go for your husband. Don't worry. But once I start channeling, please let me know the yeses more than just giving me a harsh no. If it doesn't sound like your loved one whatsoever, totally fine. Just let me know. We'll have them kindly step to the side and we'll keep moving forward. Does that sound good? I'm going to put down your time to make sure that I give you an allotted 7 to 10 minutes. Okay, Stacy. And now I've got Stacy's mom stuck in my head. I got to clear my head to work. Hold on. I'm going to have the giggles. I'm sorry, Stacy. I'm going to work for you. I got it. This gentleman walking towards me, he feels very striking. Like he's a good looking guy. And I don't know if he wasn't like very tall. I don't feel him like 6 feet. I feel him like a little like under like maybe 5'10", 5'11". He also has brown hair or dark hair that just feels a bit shorter. And I get either like thank you guys. I get like either military or police kind of vibes from him. Something about I don't know why I'm more police officer. So I don't know if he wore a badge or worked for the government or county or whoever. But he feels very, very kind of stoic, like walking tall. So he's walking towards me. But I feel like it's very important that I'm telling you that he's walking towards me. Was he disabled or did he have something maybe towards the end where he couldn't walk? Because I don't know why him walking towards me feels like important, because he wants to let you know that he is safe and at peace in heaven, and something about him walking tall. So something about him walking tall towards me is significant. Letting you know that he does not carry any ailments to the other side or any pain. Does any of this sound like hubby, Stacy? Try to answer as quickly as possible, Stacy, so that way you get the best reading. Okay. But here's how it is. Sometimes with very sick with cancer, so sometimes they'll show me either bald with cancer, or they'll show me like, how can you show cancer? They could sometimes show me like a big C. So that's why it was important for him to show me walking tall and that he doesn't carry any ailments anymore, being that he's not sick anymore. And yes. And so letting you know that he's like glowing, beautiful, amazing, like this angelic being on the other side. So I don't know if you call him your angel on the other side, because he definitely is. And that's why he's stepping forward. I think he's showing me when he wasn't sick, because he just feels like he's striking. He's just very, very handsome, has a presence. Like you feel drawn to him, like other people feel drawn to him. And I just feel like he has this magnetic pull, which is a beautiful thing, because People like that people like that don't know it. Like he feels very humble. Like he doesn't feel like he's like, oh, I'm all that and a bag of chips. I don't feel that from him. I feel like he actually commands the space without knowing it. Like he just kind of walks into a space and people are like either, start random conversations with him, or did people think he looked like somebody all the time? I don't know why I got somebody like elbowing him in a bar and being like, hey, you look like my friend so and so, or like look like a celebrity or something. Cause I don't know why I'm getting like, hey, you look like, did people come up to him? What are they talking about? I'm like, I need to hear the tea. I need you to spill the tea because he's not talking about it. He's just telling me people used to come up to me all the time. And I'm like, I don't know what that means. So if you could better explain that, I would love to know the dish. And he's like, I don't know, I don't speak Spanish. Oh my god, I love it. I love him. I love him. He's so funny. Did he like who's playing soccer? It made him mad. Okay, so that's why he was bringing it up. I love it. Just to show. I was like, why are people approaching him in the bar or something? I'm like, what is happening? What is happening here? So he wanted to bring that up because what a funny story and remembering and having that beautiful memory uh of things that you share. I don't know why. I love that. I love that. I love that. So beautiful because he showed me kicking the ball around and he's like, oh, he's got to tell him, you got to do this. You got to point your foot down to really get under that ball or something like. So I don't know if he really liked sports or was very sports forward or like really active in that way. So I feel like he would have loved to, or he is so excited for him to start soccer and like be into that. He's also showing me the picture frame on the bedside. What is it, your wedding day or is it you two just hugging? I don't feel like it's when he was sick. I feel this like, and that's him coming to me now. Like that's the age. Okay. Yeah. So him in this picture is how he's coming to me now. The one by the bedside. So knowing that you still have that picture by the bedside, I feel like it's on your side where you go to sleep. And I don't know if you kiss it goodnight. But he knows that he's getting kisses and he's like, I love that. Thank you so much. He's like, I love you. Okay, perfect. Perfect. I love it. So he knows you do all these things, and he is so grateful and honored that you still honor him in such a beautiful way, that you carry him with the boys, that you always still talk about him. I feel like it's hard to talk about him. Like I almost feel like you get a lump in your throat and you have this like moment where you want to hold back tears. And he's explaining like it's okay. Like you can allow yourself to cry in front of the boys because it just shows how much you care about me and like what happened, because it's okay to cry. It's okay to grieve. Like that is a normal part of losing a significant other. So he's like, don't feel like you have to hold back. I know that you are so strong. He's like, believe me, I know. Like he's like, you're a strong-willed, independent woman. Like I feel like he's like, I don't need to tell you anything, like he's like, no, I can't tell her, she's got it. She's, you know. So um he's letting you know like you're doing such a great job. He wants to wish you a happy Mother's Day, happy belated Mother's Day, that you're doing everything right. Don't worry. I know that you worry about the kid. He's like, they're gonna be just fine. They're beautiful human beings like that. They're just like motivated and they do the right thing. They listen. And so he's like, you're doing all the right things. So know that just showing up, like on the days that it's harder, right? Of course. Yes, he does. Yes, he does. And why do you think I told you he's like, I don't know if you kiss the frame. Like how would I know that? So you had to have kissed the frame at some time because I mean I don't see him making out with it. I don't know if we're being silly here, but I would just say like kissing his picture or whatever. So I've never said that to anybody before. I mean, he is a good looking guy, Stacey. I don't blame you. We're just playing around. But I don't know. He feels like he would joke like that with you too. He's like, I don't know. Yeah, sure, you know. I love him. I love him. I love him. I love him. So knowing that he's with you. Okay, so thank you. I asked him to send you the goosebumps. So he sent me a little bit. So I don't know if you'll get it more. But he's sending you big goosebumps right now. And that is his big heavenly hug from heaven. So I'm getting him a little bit better. Because he'll send them to me too, and they kind of like pass. So know that he's giving you a big heavenly hug right now. So you'll get those goosebumps. And that is him. That is his presence. So when you feel that, or even when you think of him, that is him. He's like, you did everything to take care of me with what happened. It feels like you were like his nurse, his wife, his partner, his forever friend. Like you are just so amazing. And he says, I want to give this gift to you today to not only allow you to step into your new life and reality and letting you know that I'll always, always be by your side. But not only that, when and if, I feel like this is important. So I don't know if you chose to start dating or going out or even thinking about it. Listen, if you're not even thinking about it, totally fine. But he's like, when and if it comes to that, know that I sent him to you and I'm sending you so much love. I've never said it like that before, and it's bringing tears to my eyes. Oh my gosh, why do I love him so much? He's so cute. He feels like he's just a mush. He's just like a big mush. We love him, love him, love him. So it feels like he got everything out that you needed to hear. So we're going to thank him for coming forward, and I'm going to thank you for trusting me with your loved one. I loved him, Stacey. Is that why my New York accent? Are you guys from New York? Why my New York accent slipped before and it was like thick? Did he? Because I haven't talked like a New Yorker in a long time. Spirit makes me do funny things. And so he was probably already here waiting in line, knowing that you were going to ask to pull him. So listen, I always tell you guys, like, okay, well, I don't know what kind of accent it was. What did I say before? I added something. But what a beautiful reading. I'm so glad that you took a chance to allow me to channel both Ashley and Stacey, channel your loved ones on the other side, like deeply. I'm always so honored. So thank you so much. That was so special. I'm so glad. I don't know if you guys can, like, while on TikTok live, I don't know. Can you? Thank you, Kristen. I don't know if you guys can like record. Can you guys like record the screen record while you're getting readings? Totally do that. Do that, guys. Do whatever you want. I don't care. Oh, I love that, Lauren. Anytime. Lauren, also, I'm giving away a free reading tonight, girl. Awesome. Good. I'm so glad. So, hi. Hi, Faye. Miss you. I'm coming up to the Cape soon. I'm going to bring that nice warm weather in July. Okay. So I have another mini healing to give out and another reading free giveaway tonight. Stipulations are you have to follow me. You have to tap my live, and you have to comment your name with a white heart to enter. If for some reason you put another color heart, totally fine. I will judge you, but that's totally fine. No, I'm not. I'm not judging you. Oh, hi, Mena. So Cash App is, and I probably shouldn't say, I should say CA. I apologize. TT will like block me from some things. Is the $, and then it's Spiritual by Joelle, JOELLE. And you go to my, it's the same profile, or you can find in my second link under my profile. That is my link tree, and it will take you to all the payment options. Yay. Love it. Still the same house in Falmouth? I love it, love it, love it. Okay. Shanaka. Shanaka, you missed all the singing. I'm done singing. Oh, nice. Okay, babe. I love it. Sending you so much love. Miss you. Bae's so super cool. We worked together for like a hot minute. Me as a massage therapist, her doing lashes and on Cape Cod. I moved from Cape Cod, guys. And then I started getting my lashes done like before getting married and then through having kids. And she does the best lashes, guys, if you need lashes on Cape Cod. But she's usually pretty booked out. So I don't know. She's quite busy. Thank you, Roxanne. I got Roxanne, it's actually a sad story. I got like one of those scammed things online saying the business was closing and this and that and all the things. And I feel kind of mad because I ended up buying it. And of course it was like false advertising. Marcella. Is that Shorty M? Were you born in 84? I'm born in 83. I love it. Nice. Am I saying your name right? Or is it Marcella? Is it like a hard, like a CH? Or is it Marcella? Tell me Marcella for number 1, Marcella for number 2. But I'm assuming it's Marcella. Okay, bye, Vay. Thanks. So, guys, I have another paid reading. So, like I said, paid will take precedent. If I have time to still do my free ones, I'm going to do them. If I'm too tired, I might not be able to get to them. We'll see. Okay. Like Marcella, Marcella. I think it's Marcella. I can call you Mary. Okay. So, Mary, so thank you, thank you, thank you. I so appreciate that you trust me to connect you to your loved one. Who am I connecting you with? What's the relationship? Don't tell me their name. Don't tell me anything else until I start channeling. Once I start channeling and I get things that you're like, oh, that definitely sounds like them, let me know. But like I said before to the other readings, if I get 2 things right and 1 thing wrong, do not give me a hard no to the 1 thing I get wrong. Please say the yeses and then you can tell me like, oh, that doesn't exactly sound like them. So I'm reading for Mary, who is Shorty M right now. She is paid. So these are paid readings. I do have free giveaways, guys. So definitely follow me, hit that plus sign. I'm going to see if I can get to the free giveaways. But like I said, if I'm busy with paid ones, the free giveaways will end up getting pushed to the side. I'm sorry. Paid will take precedent. So Mary, so love of your life. I'm assuming male, but I could be wrong. Tell me male or female. And was it husband? I just want to know specifically just because TT is a different. So was it husband, fiance, a boyfriend? I don't know why that helps with TT. I know I don't want to know any more than that. Like that sounds like a lot, but believe me, I won't know anything else than that. Thank you. Okay. That helps me because with TT, it's such a quick reading. I try to beeline quick to who you're connecting with. So, love of your life could be husband, ex fiance. I've read people who are exes, so I just wanted to make sure. So, Mary and let's see. This guy walking towards me, it's interesting because he reminds me of an ex that I dated, which is really funny. I've never had that connecting with somebody before. I can't think of what other nationality it was. He was like German and something else, like some kind of Latino, and I can't remember. But he had dark, and this guy walking towards me has dark hair. Almost feels like black, but it feels like naturally curly. That he either would put some gel in or something product in to keep it like a nice curl on top of his head. Listen, if I don't have that right, wait till let me pull a few more things and let me say. He feels quite confident. like he feels like he knows he's good looking, or he just like he adores you because like you were not only like who he loved, but it feels like he liked you being arm candy to him. Like, does that make sense? Like where he's like, yeah, like look at her, look how good she looks, kind of thing. And he's like, we look good together, just kind of complimentary, like the two of you all dressed up, complimentary, going out, looking dressed and nice. And so I don't know if you loved getting out. Thinking like any Latino in there, because I don't know why I'm getting like something like any of this, Mary, sound familiar? He feel like you love music, loves music. Either if you guys went out dancing to clubs, to that's okay. But yeah, I try to say no. People always tell me the no's first. So try to say the yeses first. That's okay. Just so that way I make sure that I'm getting things right. So like I said before, if I get two things right and one thing wrong, don't harp on the one thing that I got wrong. That's okay. Try to get the yeses to me first and then be like, but no to the other thing. So that way I make sure the line is still connected. But you are doing fine. Okay, okay, okay. Because he was, like, talking about you being his arm candy and, like, both of you looking good, like, so I don't know if you guys would, like, take a lot of pictures together when you're all dressed and ready and, like, like, posing together, and it just feels, like, very chic, very nice, like, he's got this nice cologne, so I don't know if you still have it. Do you still have it and spray it on a pillow? He's, like, spraying cologne, and it, like, smells so good, and you're, like, just all up in his, like like sniffing him or something, like he just smells so good. Um, so very much about like things that you guys like, very much about like clothes, looking good, being presentable. Did he work in construction though? Like I don't know why I saw these boots. They either look like military boots or construction boots because they're the kind that kind of they zip and they tie. So it very much these could be military. I'm so sorry. Please excuse me. They could be military. Did he have a military background? Do you have anything with that? Sometimes I pause on things while they're talking to me just to make sure. Okay. The boots specifically though, anything with that? Was there construction? Hmm. Okay. Because I felt like he would switch from one thing to the next. So I don't know if he worked in something that he didn't dress as nice as he did going out as he did for work. So I don't know if it was more of like casual stuff for work, or he would or if he did more like color stuff to then going out. Does that make sense where he's showing me the switch of like the nighttime gear to the day gear for work? Does that make sense? Uh, did he like to play poker with the guys? Did he have a poker night? I feel like he had like a like you guys would do like either a girls' night or it was more this poker night. Okay, perfect. Listen, and anything I do say that doesn't make sense, sometimes, hear me out. It's sometimes about you, about like you just go to somebody's house and they're playing poker over there and you're like, "Oh, okay." And then you think of your loved one and that's exactly why they show me. So they bring it forward for some kind of reason. The other reason could possibly be, I know I'm giving you so many options and it's because I don't always know exactly how tapping in works and like what they're doing. But sometimes it's because somebody else is kind of coming through with them. So think of somebody else that might be possibly coming through side by side with them and they feel like the same person and that like they'll pop in little things like that, like the poker that doesn't really make sense or stuff like that, just showing that they're with the other person. So just keep that in mind. Um You know what, Mary? I did not write down your time, but I'm gonna stop at like 8. What questions do you have for him? I feel like his passing was very sudden, very tragic. It does not feel like he got sick and then passed. If it was that he got sick, it was something within a week's time. It feels very, very fast. Too fast to even grasp. It just feels like your feet, like I feel like a rug was taken out from under you and like your feet went topsy-turvy. Like, yes, very, very sudden, very tragic. So I'm so sorry that happened. They don't always talk to me about their passing, but sometimes they do if they need to give you closure. And what he wants to explain to you is that he didn't feel any pain. He didn't suffer. There was no like delay. Even if the autopsy or whatever they came back with that they said, oh, it was a couple hours till they died. I'm not feeling any of that. I'm feeling like his soul was departed before he was even completely pronounced dead. So know that he felt no pain, that there was no suffering, and that he is indeed safe and at peace with God. And he's explaining like Jesus is a real like thing and so cool. he's kind of like it's almost like a celebrity. He's like it's kind of crazy. Yeah. So however it ended up happening, I don't always talk to them about their passing just because sometimes it just brings up more trauma, but I'm not doing that. I'm just letting him tell you that everything was okay. And even though it's not okay, like with what happened, he wants you to know there's always reasons for things. So people who leave early, I love that. Sure. If you're Here's the deal. If you already know the answer and you're doing it to kind of test my ability, test the validation, a lot of times I get that wrong because then like my little ego steps in of being like, well, I really want to get this right for her, and I tend to like get it wrong. So I'm just giving you a heads up. I can ask him. But where was I going with? He was talking about not suffering. Heaven was a real thing. Oh, and Jesus, and feeling like it was a celebrity. Like, oh my gosh. Oh no, it was totally real. So no. That is real. I apologize. Sometimes people ask me to challenge me as a medium, being like, answer me this, or otherwise it's not real. And that's not true. That's so I think like I'm sorry, I'm like babbling now. Let's see what the dream. Did he kiss you? Did he give you a hug and a kiss? Because I feel like there was like physical contact. So letting you know that that was him, that it felt more real than now. And that's because, but I specifically felt a kiss too. So I love that. Good. And the kiss, I've never had her explain that to me before. I've felt hugs before, but this was like a kiss too, like specific. He was like a hug and a kiss. So explaining that your soul was in the spirit realm and you were able to connect with him. Oh my gosh. I love it. I'm so glad that I got it right. Like I'm like, I get like kind of I get kind of nervous about like questions because I'm like, oh no, what if I don't get it right? So I'm so glad that that came through with flying colors because he did have you feel the kiss right away. Like he was like kiss, but then I went to a hug and a kiss. So thank you. So knowing that that definitely was real, that you were there with him, that was a real visit. That is how they get to communicate and show you how you are never ever separated, that he will always be with you. He's sending you so much love, And he's telling you, I'm so glad that you are able to find love again because I feel like you do have somebody that you're either dating with or whatever. And he's like, I am so glad because you deserve all the happiness in the world. So we're going to thank him for coming forward. I'm going to thank you for trusting me with your loved one. I love that, Mary. Yay, yay, yay. Hi, Leanna B 22. If I do a paid one and I have 2 people, but I don't know which specifically, could we see which one comes? So Leanna, the way that I work, the reason why you're so very welcome. That was awesome, 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 Mary. Thank you so much for sharing him with us. Love all my readings tonight. Like really, really special. I love when I have really good nights like this because it just makes me overjoyed. Like my heart overflows with joy and like just gratitude that I get to do this for people. Like it's just amazing. So look, I'm already crying because I'm a big mush. It's so true though, because when I work, I feel so happy. Um, and I like just being able to help people in the smallest way. It's like, but it's a big way, right? They really are special. All of them are special, right? But sometimes like when I'm busier, I just like stay in the zone. And it's just easier to stay in the zone because sometimes when I'm slow and it's like, okay, and then I have a reading and then I'm slow again. Um, Oh, thank you, Keely. Thank you. Thank you. I do have a free reading giveaway, but like I said, if any paid appointments come in, my free ones go into the backside. And if I don't have enough energy to do it tonight, I will redeem it and push it to somewhere, maybe this weekend or whatever. Oh, thanks, Kristen. Thank you. So Leanna B 22. So to answer your question, to connect you to your loved one, the reason why I asked for 1/2 is because it's 7 to 10 minutes. So it's not the longest reading ever, right? So it's a quick reading. And what happens is a lot of times for me personally as a medium, they'll come to me and do a lot of validations, do a lot of like, this is what I look like. This is what I like to do here on earth. This is how we spent our days. This is something she ate today because I talk about food. I talk about food all the time. A lot with my readings. Then they'll talk about, something that you might need to hear with their passing or some closure or something to give your heart a rest. Usually something big, like a big message. And then we end up closing with like you asking a question or something that I didn't bring up in the reading. And then that's how we do it. So because TT, and I do have to abbreviate it, so please excuse me. So because TT is such a quick thing, I just asked to pull one person. But I've often had where I get somebody else and say, listen, I know that they're together. I know that they're safe and at peace on the other side together. But I do just ask for the one person because it takes a little while it's like a snowball effect for them to come to me and then they'll start channeling start getting some information and I might get a whoops of like a no, that's not exactly like them, but yes, that's definitely them. And then boom, 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 they'll come through with like things like really strong, really strong. So it's like that snowball effect. Of course. So anything that I've talked to plenty of babies who were not born or never made it into this world, that they were miscarriages and they come through with flying colors. Yes, yes, yes. I talked to pets. Um, I've talked to horses, cats, dogs. I said I haven't tried reptiles yet. I'd be interested. I'll try it. Um, so I can connect to anything and everything. So, okay. Let me get some water. They usually say doggy things. They're like, I liked my, bone or this or that. Do I put all the info in the note? Oh, here in the comments. Here in the comments. And I wouldn't need to, yes. And we work right on TT. So you pay, I validate the payment, I get you on the list, which you would be next because it's open right now. Oh, I'm so sorry about your baby boy. And that's so, so very hard. And my apologies and my heart goes out to you as a mom. I always say that that's probably the hardest part of my job is connecting people to their loved ones, but not only that, the parents who have lost their children, because I can't explain to you, why things happen in the universe and why God would do things like that, because they seem so sad. But they always explain to me that there's a purpose of why things happen, even though it doesn't make any sense to us. So I have Kaylee. Guys, I totally have to blow my nose. Typical Jarrell. Have to blow in the nose. I got Kaylee. Excuse me. I'll try to do it off camera. I got you, Kaylee. Let me blow my nose real quick. These allergies, guys, they got to go away. Okay. Please excuse me. Thank you. Okay, Kaylee. So, do we know who we want to connect with? I don't want to know their name. I don't want to know their relationship to you. So, whoever the relationship is, if it is non-gender revealing, please tell me male or female. I still feel like I need a tissue. Hold on. Of course, I can't see myself in the camera. You guys would tell me if I had something, right? And then I have Leanna. These are beautiful names, guys. Leanna. So I have Kaylee and then I have Leanna. So I have two. So they're about 7 to 10 minute readings each. So it'd be about 20 minutes till the next person would get. Wonderful, Leanna. So think about who you wanna pick, because I know you're between the two. So think about it. And I've got Kaylee first. So Kaylee, to know the relationship to you. So is it mom? Is it a sister? Is it a girlfriend? Like, but please explain to me if it was a lover or a friend. If it was female. So okay. Okay, I don't want to know anymore. Nana would have been just fine. I would have understood Nana. But like I have to know certain things, like just for the purpose of, and I'm starting you at 8:08. I keep track of your time so that way, right? Like, I don't know. Okay, Kaylee and Nana. Oh my gosh, this woman walking towards me, she feels kind of small, like kind of like dainty. So I don't know if she was like thin overall and just smaller. She feels like she has brown hair or she dyed her hair brown. Or if she's showing me her a bit younger. Um, she feels just very, very sweet. She's opening a lot of pills. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. She's got that whole week. Okay, perfect. Thank you for the yeses first, and then you can tell me the no's after. But let me get to channeling first. So a lot of pills. So I don't know where these pills are from, or did she have like GI issues? I don't know why I'm getting like tummy upsetness or tummy issues or something with the tummy going on, or maybe she, like, because of all the medications, it bothered her stomach or something like that. I'm not exactly sure. Well, she also in a lot of pain. So I don't know if she had like back pain or an accident with her back. Okay. So something, and like I don't know if she had like her back was kind of off or something tilted. I'm not really sure what she's trying to show me there. But I still feel like she's such a caring, loving person. Like she still comes through with a smile and like beaming and just really beautiful and just finds the joy in little things. Like just very happy. Why is she pulling out a magazine? Did she love to like filter through magazines? And it's funny because I feel her licking her like finger and then filtering through. And then do you remember this? Like I don't know why she's very specific about the, like catalogs were the way of shopping back then. So I don't know if she's like looking through something that she liked to shop, like a JC Penney catalog or yeah. So she's like licking and then she's like, but very dainty like. So I don't know if her hands were either very angelic or long fingers and maybe some nails and her nails done and painted red. She just feels like she's very angelically like just enjoying reading and shopping and very, very like girly, very I almost want to say like shishi and dainty and sweet and poised. Because that generation was definitely brought up to have, better table manners and having good posture and women were not ones to speak up as much in that generation. So something like that, but she feels still very independent, still very her own woman and like strong and independent. Why is she showing me graduation? Okay. Okay. Why is she showing me the walk for graduation? Now, I don't know if this is like your high school graduation, if somebody just graduated, what's going on? Why is she showing me somebody walking for graduation? Like around an auditorium or outside? I'm not really sure. But oh, showing you that they were there. So something about that graduation being significant, that they were there right in spirit. Like I feel one on each side of your shoulders and walked with you. Hi, Yolanda. So it's $25 to connect to a loved one. You can get on my list. It's about a 20-minute wait right now. So if you would like to, you do have to pay to get on the list. So to hold your and secure your spot, but it'd be about 20 minutes from now. So just please understand to try to let Kaylee while she paid, and she's getting her session right now, to keep the comments down. And once you pay, I can solidify your spot. Thank you, thank you, thank you for understanding. So something about the graduation. So she's definitely showing me with them. I don't know why I'm seeing like 4 people in heaven that you would feel closest to, that you would know. And it's funny for being such a tiny woman. Did she can somebody help Yolanda, please? Thank you. Uh did she have like a really fast metabolism? Like why did I feel like she could eat a lot, but she didn't really gain much weight? Good. I'm so glad. Thank you, thank you. I love that, love that, love that. That she is coming through with flying colors to show you that our the souls of our loved ones never truly leave us. They are always with us, supporting, guiding, and loving us along the way, even though they're physically not here. So showing all those things. Okay. Okay. I don't know why she was showing me skinny and small. So a lot of times, Kaylee, when they come to me, they'll show me in their 30s, 20s, 40s, because those are the highlight of their lives. Like that's when they lived the best and felt more than like themselves. So that's when we show up in heaven. We're that age. So that's why remember I came up saying she's skinny. Like she's not a big thing. She's like tiny, petite, and all the things. So what question do you have for grandma to wrap up this reading in a pretty little bow for you? Yeah. Thank you, Leanna, for helping Yolanda. Thank you. Thank you. Do you have a question, Keely? Every day, and she hears you every day. Yes, of course. Always. And she's sending you so much love right back, she says. Because I think you just either told her I love you. So we're going to thank her for coming forward and doing such a great job of validating that she's always with you. And I'm going to thank you for trusting me with your loved one. What a cutie pie she was. Love her. Love her, love her, love her. That was so sweet. I so appreciate her. She was like such a she made me want to fix my posture. Like I was like, oh, I gotta be a little bit more poised, like she was back in the day. Leanna, Leanna, did you figure out who you would like to connect with? Do we need a drum roll? I'm assuming it's parents. I don't know why I got parents with you, mom and dad. And you're like, well, how can I choose between one? So, and I know that's hard. Just pick the chattier one because they're gonna come through with flying colors anyways. Uh, you know, like the one who's gonna be like a little bit louder and push through because they're gonna be like, okay, so let's hear it. Let's see who Leanna's got. Let's see. So keeping track of your time. This one it's friend. We're gonna do a friend, but can you please tell me male or female and a friend? And this is not like a love relationship, right? This is just a friend who passed, and it's male or female. Because I've had people say friend before and then they spill the tea. They're like, well, we were more than friends. And I'm like, oh. Perfect. Okay. Thank you. Thank you. Because people will say that. They're like friend. And I'm like, they're saying it's more than friend. And they're like, well, maybe. I'm like, they're going to tell me one way or the other. Leanna and her best friend. So did you guys grow up together? Because right away I'm seeing two little blondes and one has like darker blonde hair than the other. And then I see like braids and like cute little girls. So I don't know if you met when you were like 11 years old, and why I'm saying 11, I don't know. Could be specific. But I feel like your houses were very close together. So did you grow up on the same street or have something that you guys could get to each other pretty closely and like it was like a bike ride back and forth? Because I don't know why she showed me her as a little girl, or I felt this little girl energy between the two of you. But I definitely think this is your friend. She just wanted to pop forward saying that we've been friends since elementary school or whatever. Let's see. She told me 35 then 36. So I'm not sure if she passed at that age and why she switched from one to the next. Sometimes they do that if they were coming up, like say she didn't make it to her 36th birthday or she just celebrated. So something. Okay. I'm not sure why I saw the kids, but thank you. Thank you for validating the other things. I'm not sure why I saw kids in the pigtails. Um, I mean, this might be me stretching it, but I don't know if you have a little girl that kind of reminds you of your best friend. Does that make sense? Of personality. So I'm not really sure if that's what she was showing me, but it's for your own interpretation. So I got Yolanda after Yolanda figured it out. Good job, Yolanda. Yolanda, I've got you next. Okay. So I was like, I felt this little girl, and I'm like, why is she showing me this little girl right off the rip? It's so funny because I almost feel like your best friend wants to talk about everybody else but her. Does that make sense? Is she very selfless like that? Or like, oh, like, I don't want to talk about me. I want to talk about everybody else. Like, she's like, how are you doing? Like, let's have a glass of wine. Let's hang out. Come on. She's like, let's just talk. So she's like, I don't want to talk about my shit, you know? So it feels like just very, very loving and like, come on, like you can just pretty much dump everything going on. And she's like, perfect, got it. Like, who are we killing? Who are we, like who's bringing the shovel? Who's bringing, yes. But like, who's, like, we'll do it. She's like, we can hide the body, all the things. Sorry, I don't know if TT will block me with that. I'm teasing, of course. You guys all know that. Yolanda, I've got you next. Don't worry, honey. So I've got Leanna. So she just feels like that most giving personality, like just really, really oh, and I know that you miss her so dearly because I can feel that. And it's like you just want to pick up the phone and be able to call her and be like, I miss you. And I don't know if you do that because she's going, I miss you too. Like, but I miss you in a different way because she feels still always connected with you. In soul form, they see everything we do. They know all the things we're doing. So it feels like they don't feel disconnected from us, but we feel the disconnect because we don't know how to connect with them as much. Yes. So she loves it. She's like, tell me, dish girl. She's like, there is so much going on. She's like, oh, Joelle, you don't even want to know. She's like, Joe, oh, I tell her all the time to do this, to do that. Would she boss you around and be like, well, I told you to do this. Like, I told you, kind of like sassy about it, like being like, well, you should have listened to me kind of thing. So would she say that to you? So something, she's like, well, you should have listened to me. So whatever. So she feels really sassy. Really. So guys, I'm getting booked up. What I'm going to do is I'm going to have to put up, I've got Alyssa, pause for just a second. I'm still doing your reading. Let me do a board. I'm going to have to close my list and it's going to look funky because they did away with this. I don't even know if that's going to look really funky, guys. So, yes, I've got you, Alyssa. You're my last one tonight because I don't want to overdo because sometimes I don't want to get sloppy with my messages for you guys. So I'm actually going to have to push my free reading, free healing off. I could possibly do my free reading tomorrow. Okay, guys. So let me finish with Leanna, and I apologize about the pause, Leanna. I'll give you your full time. So who loves some mini Snickers candies or like who's eating the candies? I'm like, girl, I kind of do that. So I don't know if somebody secretly eats like candy. Like I kind of secretly eat candy. Well, I'm telling you guys now, so it's not secret. But like I can't have candy around because I will eat it. Like I don't know what it is. Like just like little tiny things. I'm not like crazy amount, but it's just like if it's there, I'll eat it. So I don't know why she's showing me this candy. If that's her, if that's you, listen. If you don't want to have, confessions of a chocoholic, you're totally fine. But I don't know. She's telling me about that. Did you hear her too? And I'm like, see, Spirit has me say funny things. So confessions of a chocoholic, I would never say that. So it's so funny. Oh my gosh. I love it. So I'm like, who's sneaking candy? Oh my gosh, that's so funny. Cause I feel like she's like, don't rag on her. Don't get on her. She's like, chocolate's good, or whatever. She's like, there's worse things she could be getting into. That's kind of what she's saying. So I don't, she's kind of funny, man. Once you start talking to her, she is just like, she'll razz on you and go back and forth. And listen, she outed me too because I had to talk about my own. I'm like, I kind of do get into the candy a bit. Like, I do. I can't have Twizzlers around. Twizzlers. Oh my gosh, forget about it. I'll eat like the whole thing. Any like kind of gummy, chewy. Love it. Yes. So she is so like funny and spunky. And she brings energy. And so she just wants you to remember her like that. Like, I don't feel like she wants to discuss her passing whatsoever. She almost wants to ignore that it happened. She's like, just ignore that it happened. Just act like I'm right next door, that you just can call me up anytime because I'm there. I'm there for you always. And I'm answering you. And I feel like she's sending you signs. Why am I getting this? Do you see a white bird? I mean, it's kind of rare to see white birds, but I know we have some white doves that live nearby. So I don't know. Do you see this white bird? What's up with that? And she's saying that's her. So do you have a question for her or how we can wrap up this? Oh, that's okay. I'm so sorry. So she was saying that she comes to you all the time, that she wants you to talk to her like she is just right down the road because she doesn't want to talk about her passing because of the fact that she's like just act like it didn't happen. I don't care, because I just want you to call me up and still act like you're talking to me. And then she showed me this white bird. So I don't know if the white bird, that makes me think of like a messenger, or if you actually see a white bird. What's up with the white bird? Do you have a white bird porcelain thing for her? What's up with the white bird? And then I was going to ask you, what question do you have for her that we can wrap up this reading in a pretty little bow for you? Whatever you need to hear. That's okay. Listen, if it doesn't make sense now, know that I said it, because believe me, I know in the next couple of days you'll be seeing a white bird and you'll be like, holy shit. And you'll think of your friend and she'll be like, ha, told ya. Or whatever it is. Always. Yes. Yes, of course they are together. Yep. Baby safe in mommy's arms. Yes, we are together, and feels like a boy. She's like, because I could only be a boy mom. So I don't know if she has boys or if this was her first, or so she feels like she's like, I couldn't have been a girl mom or something. She feels like I'm too tomboy or something. I don't know why she wants to bring that forward. But know that she came forward in the best way for you, that she's like, I'm always here for you. So we're going to thank her for coming forward. I'm going to thank you for trusting me with your loved one. Thank you. Thank you, guys. Oh, my gosh. These readings have been so magical tonight. I appreciate all of you. Yolanda, you made it on the list. Yolanda, you've been messaging me a few times, so I'm so glad that I could do this for you. But I feel like I've read you before, haven't I? You're so very welcome. It was my pleasure. I love what I do, guys. I have Yolanda and then Alyssa. And I have no more water, so it's probably a good time to wrap up anyways. And my apologies about my free mini healings and readings. Like I said, the paid ones will take precedent. So Yolanda, where are you at? Yolanda, it's your turn. Caw. I start getting goofy, guys. I get punchy like later in the day. Yay! Yolanda. I don't know why I called you. I told you I'm getting punchy. Like I get really kind of goofy. I don't know how else to like get people's attention, but I'm like, it's your turn. Like I'll call their name. Okay, I'm done being guilty. I'm done being silly. Well, probably not, but Yolanda, so you want to connect with your mom, correct? Yes, I know you've been messaging me, so I'm so glad. I'm like, oh my gosh, we finally got it. And we're connecting with mom tonight, correct? Just want to make sure. Yay! I'm so glad that this worked out. All right, and that we could figure this out. Let's see. Let's get mom. I already feel like she's going to be a big presence. Were you her mini me? Because I feel like either you resemble each other a lot. Do you have like thin, long, dark hair, or she had thin, long, dark hair? Before you even answer, reminder that when I channel, if I get two things right and one thing wrong, don't just give me a harsh no first to the wrong thing. Give me the yeses and then tell me the no. Because what happens is some things wrong just in the beginning, but then once I start getting them like closer and closer and closer and like stronger, they'll be more profound and they'll make more sense to you. Does that make sense? So in the beginning, they'll like say things and you're like, well, that's not really like them. So totally. But she's saying something like you're her mini her. So I don't know if you have similar personalities, if you look alike, if you always told that you resembled your mom. So I feel like food is very big in your family. And listen, I always channel with food. Food is culture, food is love, food is passed down things. So I feel, and I'm feeling like big trays of food, like almost you could feed armies with the amount of food that you guys have. So yes, say it like it is. So she's very straightforward, she's so, but she's also so loving. Like, And that's her love language, is food, is feeding, is, so I don't know if you had like church groups. Who's all these groups? Who's all these people coming over? I don't know if it's all just family or if you would have like not only family nights, if you would have like church group nights or a book reading night or so and so's coming over. It was like almost every night was like a celebration and like food, and all the things. So always something. So it must be like, graduation, now a birthday, now so and so's in soccer. We got to celebrate. They won tonight. So I feel like never ending get-togethers and the culture and getting together. I love it. They're playing music and it's upbeat, it's clapping, they're dancing. So somebody's turning on the music when everybody's together and you guys are either drinking, having beer, cervezas. So know that they I love it, I love it, I love it. So kicking up, enjoying, everybody's dancing, having a great time. She wants you to know that like her faith, so she's giving me the sign of the cross, explaining to me that she did have a faith while she was here on earth and that she does carry that and she is with her Lord and Savior Jesus Christ on the other side, that heaven is a real place, that she's safe and at peace in heaven, that her soul is at rest. She's no longer in pain. I feel a lot of pain in her hips and low back, and then pain in her like feet and ankles, and a lot of swelling. I don't know if she had like diabetes. Amen. I don't know if she had diabetes or if she had um other like ailments or a lot of things. And she does feel like she was a bit heavier. So I don't know if that affected her pain and her like low back and her hips and all these attributes of what was going on. So she's letting you know that she is no longer in pain. Oh, this is so funny because I feel like this is her mom. So knowing that her mom is with her, so that she is with everybody who is in heaven, because all of a sudden I felt an older woman, so older than your mom, wearing some kind of shawl over her shoulders. And it felt like her mom, like it felt very much connected to her. So letting you know that they're together, safe and at peace on the other side. Um, did she have a Bible group or just read the Bible religiously? Because she opened up a book and it very much resembled the Bible or some kind of religious book of some sort. So I felt her open that. So I don't know if she had a Bible class or a Bible study group that she would get together or just read the Bible in general. Because she was opening that. Or if you did that tonight. It's so funny. Now she's showing me all the relics, like the rosary. So I don't know if she had a rosary too, or if she used that in the book somewhere to hold the page. Oh. So what a beautiful, I don't normally, Yolanda, pull through, very special reading for you because I normally don't pull anybody else in the reading. Very much do I just connect with the one person because it being such a short amount of time, I don't want to take away from your connection with your mom, but I felt like that was very important to say. So that would give you some healing and some peace knowing that your mom is together with her mom. And it's so loving because they're coming down saying, happy belated Mother's Day that they're sharing with you. So I don't know if you're a mom here and they're sharing that with you. So beautiful. So I don't always talk to them about how they pass. You've seen me do so many readings. So she's explaining something with her passing that it was like, it feels like a health condition that eventually got to a severity that did take her. So I don't know if this is like congestive heart failure or if it's like COPD, because I'm getting something with like heart of breathing, like heavy in the chest. So something about that with mom and her passing. So knowing that it was like her body was only going to allow her to go for so long with that. And I feel like she pushed through a lot of years. Like I feel like it would have been something that could have taken her plenty before that she went. So does this all make sense with mom's passing and why she's bringing this forward? I feel like you were there by her side. I feel like because I feel like you holding her hand and stroking her arm. Wow. So something about you being on the right side of the bed. I feel you holding her right hand and her stroking her right arm. And she knows that you were there and explaining that she is so grateful that you allowed her soul to go be with God. That you like, I don't feel like you said it out loud. Wow. Wow. So I don't know if you said it out loud, like, Mom, it's okay to go, but I feel like you said it in your head. Did you say it? Like, I don't feel like you had the courage to say, not saying that you didn't have the courage. I mean, but it's like you're so upset and you're so in the moment. And I feel like you just swallowed it back because you're like, I don't know if I'm ready or ready to lose you. But I feel like you okayed it in your head. Like if it's your time to go, it's okay if you go. So know that that allowed her soul to go with God. And she wants to thank you for allowing her to be able to pass and go be with God because she's like, I am so forever grateful because now I get to be your angel in heaven and watch over you from heaven and protect and guide you in the best way possible. Because she's like, you are always there for me, taking care of me, almost like a little mom to her. And she's like, I didn't mean for you to take on that role to take care of me, but I so am indebted to you and I love you so very much. And I'm going to watch over you from heaven and make sure that you and everybody are taken care of. Her great grandchildren, I don't know. Oh, so sorry, Yolanda. I apologize. I thought the K was you. It threw me off. And I was like, wait. Um, she wanted my dad to cook. And I said, I'm so sorry on YouTube. You might be missing some of this. So Yolanda said she just wanted me praying for her. She told me before dying that my dad wanted her to cook. And I said those words, I'm assuming. Or I don't know if she's still typing. And Yolanda said, I said no, if you're leaving, it's to rest. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. So she is thanking you for those words because it was able to allow her soul to be at peace because she fought and she fought and she fought. But she said, I was so tired. I was so very tired. And she said, I wanted to stay. I wanted to be there for everybody. But she's like, now that I'm on the other side, she's like, I don't know what the hell I fought for. Because she goes, I can see and be with everybody all the time. That's kind of funny. She's like, I don't know what the hell I was fighting for because my damn body didn't want to stay. And now I'm on the other side. And she's like, I could be with you anytime. So she's sending, wow. That's amazing. But what a beautiful way to show her strength, to show how much she loved and cared for everybody else. Because that's what I feel like she held on for everybody else. It doesn't feel like she did it for her. She was in pain. She was suffering. And it feels like she was ready to go and she wanted to wait to get everybody. So big, big thank you, Yolanda. I'm so glad there's always divine timing of why this worked out tonight. And it didn't work out the other nights. So we're going to thank your mom for giving the best reading. We're going to thank her for coming forward. I'm going to thank you for trusting me with your loved one. Good job, Yolanda. We finally did it, girl. Alyssa. That was beautiful. She took us on a little, I was cracking up and crying. Of course. Of course, of course, of course. Yes. Yes. Okay. So, Alyssa, father-in-law. Okay. So, I just want to make sure I got this right. Just I know this might sound like a medium tapping in and like connecting more, but it's really for TT purposes since it's a short reading. Father-in-law being like married to your mom, father-in-law, or father-in-law spouse, because those can be two. Spouse, father-in-law. Okay. Okay. Because I totally thought the other way around, and my ego would have stepped in and jambled things up. So we're gonna get them. Let's see. Let's see. Well, let's try to get them. I always say I can't guarantee I get your loved one, but listen, most of the time I am. And did you hear before, Alyssa, with my readings that I always tell you that if I get two things right and one thing wrong, don't give me a hard no to the one thing, because I swear when I get something wrong, people just want to give me a hard no. And it's like, no, 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 tell me the yeses and then kindly tell me the no. Because what happens is if you tell me a no right off the bat and I don't know that I got the other things right, it will help, it'll like disconnect the line. So remember to tell me yeses, then a soft no of being like, of like, because I swear people are like, well, no, they didn't have dark hair, or no, they didn't have this. And I promise, I'll kind of get things wonky in the beginning, but then I promise it all straightens itself out and you're like, oh, that's my loved one. Believe me, it happens every time. Right, guys? Right. I'm correcting your number because I want to make sure that I give you enough time. So it's about a 7 to 10 minute reading. That's what I do for everybody. And I make sure that I get your time and keep on top of it. Let's see. So your husband's dad. Did he have a lot of salt and pepper? And I don't know why with salt and pepper hair. I don't know why, if it was like kind of coarse hair. And if he had like, I don't know if he rocked a sideburn back in the day or if he had a little sideburn, whatever. I don't know why I'm seeing very like a lot of hair, very coarse and salt and pepper. So I don't know if it's like thick hair, whatever it is. This guy walking towards me feels, it's funny because I don't know if you know much about his past, but it's like the way that he grew up, he had a very rough upbringing. And I don't know if you knew that or know that, but he's explaining like, I didn't let that define me. It almost made me want to be opposite. So he feels like very, like endearing. I don't know if he's like super touchy-feely, like with the physical, like hugs and stuff, but it just feels like he is actually like a loving, caring person and will almost let you know it. But I feel like he had a pretty rough upbringing. Like that's not how he was brought up, but he switched that role because he saw that he wanted to be that way. Does that make sense with him? Um, anything sound like him? He's showing me slippers. And so I don't know if he wore a house slipper. Listen, they show me brown all the time. I don't know if they were brown. I don't care if they were like aqua magenta or whatever. I don't know. He's putting on these slippers and he's shuffling. He's shuffling his feet. So like you can hear him shuffling. So I don't know if you guys lived close enough that you either visited him all the time or did he live in a wing of your house? Like was this what's it called? The in-law suite or something close? Because why do I feel like I can hear him now after past? Do you hear the shuffling of the feet down the hallway? I don't know why I'm getting that. It's funny because he wanted to be, even though I feel like he was such a loving, kind person, I feel like he wanted to express himself more and saying, I should have been okay and more okay with saying, I love you. Like, I feel like he showed it and he expressed it in certain things, but I feel like he regrets a little bit not being able to say I love you as much as he wanted to. So he's explaining like he's like I adore you, Alyssa. I love you. I love my son. I love my family. I love everybody, and I feel like I should have expressed it more. Does that make sense with him? Anything. The quicker you answer or, like, comment and letting me know, like, "Yes, that definitely sounds like them," or, "No, that doesn't sound like them," to let me know, you'll get the best reading. So I just wanna make sure that I'm getting things right with him, Alyssa, to it doesn't sound right. What part of it, though, Alyssa? Any of it? One thing right, two things wrong? So you said yes, so I don't know if you were talking about the slippers. I was talking about the slippers, and then where he lived. Did he live close by that you were either able to visit him? Any of those? I said a lot of stuff. Okay. So like I said, don't harp on the one thing if I got that wrong. So that, or he's just saying I ton of I love yous right now. So don't worry about it. We're not going to stress because I definitely think this is him. I'm like, we're not going to stress. Don't stress. Don't stress about it. Um, so that's going to make it a little bit difficult for reading because they will. Okay. So it is harder for me to connect somebody to somebody else that they didn't know very well because they are going to come through with things that they do want to validate for them. So I'm just going to say things. You're welcome to record. People are, you can record the screen or whatever you'd like to pass on. So know that I said these things so that way you can pass it along if you would like to. If it's just for you, that's completely fine. Um, Was he very much into, like, board games and cards? I feel like he's quite, uh, either, like, he would sit and play solitaire, so he would sit and, like, kind of do it, like, shuffle cards, and I'm not sure what you're if that's a question or "Oh, what's up, husband?" That's totally fine, Alyssa. So, here's the deal. Here's the deal. Does this sound like anybody that you know that would have come through forward first for any reason? Because all these no's, like I said, can disconnect the line. So whoever I was connecting with is kind of pulling away a bit. And it's not anything that you're doing. It's just that a lot of these no's will do that. Okay. Okay. So sometimes they do come forward first for a reason. Let me see if this let me ask grandpa. Um okay. So grandpa's whole reason of coming through forward first was because of the fact that the um he's kind of owning his mistakes in his lifetime of how he was taught to bring up a child in this world. And that was the generation, right? Like that was how they did things. And it felt very distant, very cold, very assertive, very I feel like spankings were a thing and totally fine. And it just feels like this generational trauma that he wants to own up to and he wants to say, I'm so very sorry. I'm so very sorry that that was something that I taught my son, but I'm so grateful that he turned out to the man that he did because he almost learned from my mistakes. And that's exactly what I was bringing up. So see how this is coming back to the beginning of the reading. This whole time he was saying like I learned from my dad like not to act that way. So this is why it feels like grandpa had to step forward to explain he is so sorry that he did that and he wants to apologize for the way he behaved. And he's like, I don't want anybody in our family to think that was okay. And he's like, I see that now. And he says, I'm so very sorry. And so that's all. That's all grandpa wanted to say. So let's see if we can get down. It's funny because you all kind of look alike. Do you all have a very similar nose? Do you have like big noses or just noses that all look alike? Because I saw grandpa, dad, and then you, and I'm like, you guys have like similar features or just like something where like you could, yeah, you could like line them up and you're like, oh, we can tell you're all related. Like, so all together now. And I don't know if you have a picture of all of you with grandpa when he was alive. Your dad and maybe you as a young guy. I don't know if you were in your 20s or 18 or something. So um so something of this young picture and you're all lined up and I feel like I see grandpa here on the left, I see your dad and you. So it's like really cute this picture and it was a good day or it's like a fond picture that you look at the generations of like, third generation, blah 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 blah, that proud moment. Do you guys like to get out on the water? Do you like water sports or like fishing? I don't know why I feel like boating or fishing or like going out on a kayak. It doesn't have to be a big boat. It could be a kayak. It could be, I don't care. Whatever it is. So something about getting out and, showing you how to cast a line or just getting out and doing the outdoorsy things or connecting with nature. Alyssa, I think I'm still getting confused with, are you talking about the picture? Sometimes, TT, your answers will be delayed to how fast I'm reading. So I'm not sure if you're talking about the picture that I was talking about. Okay, don't worry about it. This is still, we're not connecting with grandpa. This is still his dad. Now listen, sometimes things will come up that don't make sense. If it's not making sense, it doesn't mean I'm still connecting with his dad. I've had so much confusion though, so I'm hoping that I'm still getting his dad because I keep getting these notes. So let me keep trying. And it's okay. You're not doing anything wrong. That's all right. No. You are fine. You are fine. Honest. Because I think I would do the same thing. I'm like awful as like a sitter. Like I have the worst memory, but you do have to understand I'm getting longer and later that I've been reading. So I do get kind of tired, but I promise you I'm trying my hardest to make sure that I'm connecting with your husband's dad. But we do need to be wrapping up shortly, but I'm going to give you an extended amount of time since you keep saying that it doesn't sound like him. So I'm going to give it a couple of more minutes, see if we can get a couple of messages from him, and then we're going to wrap up, okay? Because it's short. It's already been 10 minutes. So that's where I usually cut the line, but I'm going to extend it a little bit further. Let's see. Okay. Was your dad like engineering or very analytical, mathematical, very smart? I don't know why I saw like a keyboard and a computer and like him either typing very good at emails or liking to write. What is it about the computer and working at the computer? Did he do that for work? Was he a software engineer? I don't know. Would that involve a computer? Where's the computer? Was he they answered he worked on airplane engines. I'm relaying for YouTube. But something about, now I don't know if this is him in his leisure time when he was older. Okay. Because I don't know why I got a lot of like punching in the computer. So it could have been him at his job, or this could be him older. So I don't know if he liked writing people emails or like maybe, I mean, my grandpa, when he got older, he got on Facebook and he actually liked like reading and doing things a lot on the computer. So I don't know if he got into that generation of like stuff and keeping himself busy. Does that make sense? So it doesn't always have to mean that it's with what he did as work. But like I do feel this very analytical kind of mind, and he's very good with numbers. And he feels very like quick with stuff. It's funny when he manned the grill, like if he was grilling for whatever, a family get together, barbecue, whatever, is he almost like don't touch my grill? Like don't touch the grill kind of thing. So I don't know if he's doing burgers or ribs or something, and he's like, don't touch my grill. Like if he's gonna grill, he's gonna do it. Like, don't touch the grill. Don't touch it. And but he's happy to do it, right? Like he's not like mad about owning the grill. Like he's like, just don't touch it. It's like it's my job. So I don't know if it's a smoker, if it's like he took pride in it, if he did hours of, and he's like, it's a secret rub. You can't touch it. I don't know why I'm doing this voice. I don't know if he did that voice. I'm just doing it. Did he have an apron saying "kiss the cook," or is he just being silly? He put on an apron like that you would wear grilling, and it says "kiss the cook." So I don't know if he had one of those, or if he's just being silly, or if somebody got it one to be silly, or it could have been one that was silly that he would wear. I don't know what he's showing me. Why do you guys have roles in the family? Oh, that's funny. Okay, listen, and a lot of times with your grandpa, and the fishing thing, most likely he's here too, and he's dipping in just a bit. You have to understand that happens in readings. Um, but what's up with all the roles with your dad? And he's just showing me these rolls. So I don't know if you guys like loved. Did you put a special topping on them? Is it like honey butter? Or what's up with these rolls and why do they feel so special? Or is it like the croissant rolls that you put in the oven and everybody like goes for those things? I don't know what he's showing me these rolls for. And it could be Thanksgiving, it could be a big time like that. But this definitely feels like dad. So, what we're gonna do though is we're going to wrap up the reading and have him like answer anything that you need an answer for. So please ask what is the question that you need to hear from your stepfather, from your dad, to close up this reading and how I can wrap it in a pretty little bow for you. He loves you so much. That's fine. Listen, and know that I brought them up because maybe rolls come out tomorrow night when you're at like a family's like a barbecue or something with Memorial Day weekend and there's rolls and you're like, who would have thought rolls would be out on a barbecue? And you'll think of him. And that's how they come in. I swear. I swear they do this stuff to me all the time. Mm, always they know that stuff's going. They always know. And it feels like something unsettling that he doesn't like, that there's a tear in the family tree of like whoever is splitting off, or maybe it has to do with the estate, or somebody is like cutting off somebody else. And he's like, I honestly wish that everybody could kind of forgive and come back together. So he's explaining, I wish I could just, wave my magic wand and make everybody come back together and sing kumbaya together. But he's like, that's not how it works. Everybody has free will. So he's like, but what I'm asking you guys to do, he's like, because the only thing that you can control is your own emotions. And he's like, I'm telling you this from my wholehearted truth. Like, this is just how the universe works. And Spirit has told me this. My guides have shown me this, but he's explaining this to you right now is that I want you to like let go, forgive, and just move on. It doesn't mean that you have to call the person up and be like, listen, I forgive you, blah, blah, blah. Just kind of forgive them in your head and just let it go, move on. Don't let it bother you. Don't get involved in the drama because he feels like it's just going to keep festering. And it really, like, if it's something that really bothers you, I just like when it's something negative happening in the family, you just want to let it go because honestly, it's only going to hurt you. It's only going to hurt you more. Like they don't care. They sleep fine at night. But if it's something that's really bothering you, you've just got to forgive. And he's like, do like me and just, shower everybody with love. So that's what he's saying. So it's universal law. I always say the forgiveness rule. You forgive that person. You don't have to call them up. You forgive that person, you forgive yourself, and you forgive the situation. Done. Do it again the next day. I forgive them. I forgive myself. I forgive situation. And you feel this like shift, like this weight come off of you, like, holy shit. And you could care less if you see them or you don't. And you're like, hey, it doesn't really bother you as much as anymore. Where before, if you would have like passed them in the grocery store or something and you would be like, or whatever, So knowing that he stepped forward in the best way possible to support you and send you so much love from heaven, we're going to thank him for coming forward. And I'm going to thank you for trusting me with your loved one. So we went a little bit longer on that one, but understandably why? Because poor Alyssa had multiple family members trying to poke through at once. So I appreciate you and thank you for being patient while I tried to get him, but it definitely sounded like him. And I knew he was there. He was just, you know what? Honestly, I feel like he was a little bit more like, no, you go ahead and talk, and like letting everybody else talk around him. And he's like, no, go ahead. You know, as if like he's okay, not being the wallflower, but also being like, you know, like, yeah, that's okay. You go first, you know, kind of thing. So really sweet. Was I doing the accent? Listen, they do the funniest things to me. I will talk like them. It's so funny. It's so funny. And I'm from New York originally. So I love it. I love it, love it, love it. I was like, I'm going to be honest. So true. Oh my gosh. Hi guys. So I'm wrapping up here. It's been about a little over 2 hours. So that is my time for this live, because when I start to get tired, I'm going to not channel very well for you guys. It takes a lot of energy after a while. So 2 hours is about my max. And what a beautiful live tonight. I mean, busy, busy, busy. And I'm so grateful for you all, because I love what I do. Like when I tell you guys truly from the bottom of my heart, like, thank you for trusting me with your loved one, because you're like, who's this schmo? You know, like, do you like how I call myself a schmo? Who's this schmo? Like, she's going to connect me to my loved one, you know, whatever. So you guys have to trust me. So it's like, I take that seriously, and I don't take it lighthearted. So I make sure I give you enough time. I make sure I do proper readings for you guys to make sure you feel heard, all the things. So I love you guys so much. Let's do a free reading tomorrow, because I apologize that I didn't get it in tonight. So I will do the free reading. Let's try midday tomorrow. Let's do so I do come on my lives, guys. If you know any family members or anybody to refer me to, I would so appreciate that, because referrals mean that you enjoyed your reading with me or healing with me. So send them my way. I would so appreciate that. I come on Monday through Saturdays, 12:30 and 6:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Thank you so much, guys. And I'm out. Like Elvis, right? Elvis has left the building. No, good night, guys. Bye. Bye, guys.